Welcome to Detroit Table Talk, our holiday edition. Well, pre holiday edition. Today, we are talking about business, all things business, Black owned business. So, listen, grab your material, set up for your pitch. I want to hear from you. In a time where our economy is not as stable as we want it to be, and we are going into the holiday seasons, I would love to promote your business. Usually, this is a fee, but today I just felt like this week something just hit me and said, just open up the podcast, let people call in, and let them pitch their business. We want you to support Black owned businesses this holiday season. I'm not even going to front with you, I'm not going to lie to you. We have corporations have just bled us completely. So at this point, we need dollars back in our community. A lot of our small businesses are closing up. A lot of our small businesses is having a hard time keeping up with their overhead. So I want you, the listeners, to tap in. I want you to tell us about your business. And then I want you to do me one more favor. I want you to go in the comment and put a link to your business so that people will know where to contact you. We all, at this point of time in our life, is having to consider, how do we move forward? And the way that we move forward is stepping out on faith. Some of you have already stepped out on faith, but we are encouraging others. Step out on faith. Go ahead, start that business. You can't listen. It can't hurt but to try. And if you never try, you'll always wonder, what if? We are not doing what ifs going into the new year. We are not doing what ifs going into the new year. We have your back. We commit to patronizing you. Now, depending on your product, some people will get patronized more, and some people will, um, we can share your information. We can recommend. Now, I always tell my friends, I'm real big and I'm somewhat reserved when I recommend businesses, because we are not like other businesses where they can do us wrong, they can talk to us any kind of way, and we will still patronize them. A Black owned business, if they do one thing wrong, we're shutting them down. So I ask that if you have a business and you are operable, one, if your business say it's going to be open at 9, I need you there by 8:30. Opening up, getting stuff situated, making sure the atmosphere is set for your customers. Don't get out your car at the same time I'm getting out my car. If your business open up at 9, I should not be sitting outside waiting to 10. This is just basic business one-on-one. If you have a phone, answer it. You never know who's on the other side of that phone. If you have individuals that are working with you and for you, make sure they have a smile on their face, because we want people to come back and patronize you over and over. Now, we don't want to send someone your way and you never respond. You don't respond to inboxes, text messages, or calls. Even if you can't accept the job, be professional enough to pick up the phone and say, I can't take any more orders. But be that as it may, I want you to pitch your business. I want you to call. I want you to tell us what you need, tell us where we can find you, and tell us how we can be a blessing to you and your family. Okay? So, of course, I'm going to start off with myself. Now, most of you know me by Carmen from Detroit Table Talk, but I am a person I'm multifaceted, okay? I am a author 3 times. I have the book Covenant Relationships, Understanding What God Desires for Us. I have my second book I wrote, Life Happens, How God Sustained Me. Well, let me go back. The first book is just on covenant relationships, different kind of covenant relationships. It can be between a man and a woman. It can be between a a a, mother-in-law and a person that's married into the family. It can be between best friends. We are just talking about covenants across the board and how, how God desires us to be in covenant relationships. Then we move on to life happens, how God sustained me. Now, I wrote this book as a therapeutic book. This book starts conversations. So, a lot of the things that you see on the front of the book are some of the things that I went through in my past, growing up in foster care, residential care. There are some things that I had to overcome, being a ward of the state. So, I figured, let me put some of this down on paper and start conversations, because a lot of us walk around still dealing with traumas of our youth. There comes a time where we have to deal with those traumas. So, what better way is to start a book so that it can start conversations? Now, this book is going to be rewritten, but it's also going to have a workbook to it. And I'm working on that. But right now, this book is out. You can get it. And then my last book that I wrote, Let's Be Friends. That book is on autism. I wrote that for the first and secondary education. I want children at a young age to know and understand that there are children out here that are different from them. And I want them to know how to approach them. I want them mhm. I want them to know that, there are different times in our life where we have to understand that there are people that are not going to be exactly like us. So I want you to get that. And then let's not stop there. I recently just released my men and my women's perfume and cologne oil. Our men is called Nice and our women's is called Bella. I am a person, I love scents. I love candles, I love perfume, I love lotions, I love plug-ins, anything that will make a situation smell good. I love. So from a kid, I always wanted my own perfume line. So I have the opportunity to have my own oil. So I'm excited about that. There will be others that will be added, but for right now, it was a blessing just to be able to release these two. So get that. But where you can find the book is www.detroittabletalk.com. Now, I also have something further. I am a Christian counselor. Yes, yes, yes. I know a lot of you did not know that. I am. I have my master's degree in pastoral ministry. And I am in my doctoral program for community care and Christian counseling, specializing in trauma. So I also have my website. It's up and it is running. I want you to go over to it. You want to type in Fresh Wind Consulting Services, LLC. That's FRES. How about I'm just going to put it in the comment section for you and just go over and take a look at it. We are at a place where we are just doing some counseling on bully, self-esteem. We're doing quite a few things right now, but just few months off, I will be graduating with my doctorate degree, and then we will be launching the website and the business completely. So now you know a little bit about Carmen. What about you? Who do we have in the waiting room? Angelique Clemens. Okay, let's have Miss Angelique Clemens to come up and let us know about her business. And while you're waiting for Angelique to come up on the screen, I want you to share this podcast because we want to give everybody the opportunity to tell us about their business. Okay? We want you to call in. The number is on the screen. So when no one is up on the screen. You're not looking at their beautiful face. It's your opportunity to call in. Angela, thank you for calling. For coming on.
Angelique, thank you.
Angelique. Hi, Angelique.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great.
Great.
Tell us about your business.
So, I have a website called angeliqueclements.com, and it encompasses so much of my business. I am an author and a speaker and a
Wow.
consultant. I have authored a lot of things, mostly in the realm of scientific literature. I am a toxicologist. I speak a lot in toxicology, but I recently published a novel called Camera Your Skin, and the novel is about a woman who loses a sibling and goes through all the different stages of grief, both positively and negatively, and how she readjusts to life after moving back to her hometown. It's based in Detroit. I am in the Detroit area. Actually, Detroit itself. I still live in Detroit, so whatever. And the novel is spun off a couple side books, one on affirmations
Okay.
and talking to yourself in a positive light, and then one about journaling. And I have found myself personally, and also the main character in the book, that journaling yourself and journaling life can help you approach things differently.
Yes.
Um, my other area. Obviously, I'm a speaker. I have spoken to high schools and conferences about not only toxicology and substance, but also helping students determine what they want to do in life, because so often we teach people, if you're good at science, you have to become a doctor or an engineer, or if you're
Yeah.
good at this, you have to go into this frame. And I spend a lot of time talking with people about not limiting themselves. And even as adults, we do a lot with self-limiting. And so that's one of the things I speak on quite often. And I actually have a podcast on that
For
as
you.
well. And a lot of things are actually named after my novel, which is called Can I Grow Your Skin? Or CIYPS for short. And so I am encouraging people to go to my website, look at my books. If you would like a speaker, please book me to speak. I also have the page there about my consulting, which is 100% science based. I do a lot in ISO certification, so as a medical device or in manufacturing. So that is my business.
I love it. Do you guys hear this? I mean, we are filled with so much creativity. Man, I love to hear people in general, but I have a special place for Black women. Black girl magic, when they are just laying out all that they have done and sacrificed to get to where they are. I salute you, Miss Angeline. Angeline, did I say it correctly?
Angelique, yeah.
Angelique. Angelique, I'm sorry, I can't see your name over here. But Angelique, I
Angelique.
salute you. Thank you for coming on and letting us know. Where did you get your background education?
Uh, I have degrees from the University of Michigan, and I have one from a school out east we won't talk about right now.
Okay, okay, okay. So listen, guys, even when you come on, I want you to make sure you also go to Detroit Table Talk inbox, and I want you to leave your information. This is just a snippet of what the individual may do or have been through in their life. I'm going to contact you and I'm going to book you to come on Detroit Table Talk so that we can have personal one-on-one conversation and we don't have to kind of rush you along, because I like people to take their time. I'm listening today. It's all about you guys. It's all about promoting your business. It's all about turning us back to our own communities and lifting each other up. Yes, it's our dollar. We can do what we want. But listen, we have to have our own people's back. I'm telling you, for the last couple of weeks, I am really big on that New Jack City. Not so much the movie. Let's go past that. But when I think Pookie asked them, "Am I brother's keeper?" Yes, we are. We are each other's keeper. We have to lift each other up. So I would love to patronize each and every one of you, and I want you to do the same. As you see them put their information in the comments section, please go follow them, go like them. If they have podcasts, follow their podcast. You know, I know a lot of people don't do this on their podcast but I'm not that type of person. I want us all to win. So I appreciate you calling in. Do we have anybody else? Okay. You guys that are in a comment, you can call in and let us know what you do. Because I can't really watch the comment section because I slept wrong and my neck kind of hurt. But leave your information in my inbox if you don't mind, so that I can contact you at a later time for you to come and sit with me. It's just a little delay, but we go. Okay. Hey, who's in the comment section? Tell us how long is the delay? Because we just are talking and waiting. But listen, guys, we have to support each other. This is big. Thank you for calling Detroit Table Talk.
Good afternoon, Dr. Carmen and Rico behind the scenes. This is Dr. Matangi. I am the co-founder of Hezekiah Kids, partner with the Collective Group, and we do a lot of educating in the community for children with autism, children with other disabilities, senior citizens, and the caregivers. I'm also a motivational speaker, an educator, and an advocate. What I do is I provide resources to parents, families, and I make sure they're getting what they need. I go to the table for parents that don't understand IEPs, and I help seniors get the resources that they need and veterans.
And you're an educator.
Yes, I'm an educator. I'm an educator, master's degree, honorary doctorate in humanities, certification in first aid, mental health, and I'll have my certification in trauma on the week after next.
Woo woo. People don't understand how difficult it is to go to school or return to school after a certain age. Our bright minds that we had when we were young, where we can see something once and remember it and go out and party all night and, chill with our friends. Baby. I'm in my 50s. I'm 53 years old. And I promise you, I'm having to read stuff 3 and 4 times for me to retain it. After the pandemic, something happened where my memory is not like it used to be, but my memory is still blessed. So listen, for those who are seeking education, who are doing the darn thing, I applaud you, because it's been difficult trying to finish this journey to this doctorate degree. I mean, difficult. Dr. Matangi, tell us how you started off with your foundations or your organizations.
So Hezekiah was diagnosed with autism
Now, who is
when he was 4 years old.
Because
Hezekiah is my baby boy.
Okay.
Out of 5 children, he's the baby. I have 3 bonus sons and 2 biological sons. Mm-hmm. So he was diagnosed with autism. I belong to every organization, very well educated, but yet I was lost in educating my son and educating myself.
Okay.
So Hezekiah actually came out with the logo and the name of his organization when he was 8 years old.
Wow.
In class.
That's dope.
Because he saw a need at 8 years old. So he is the co-founder of that. But within the next 6 months, he will be the sole proprietor of Hezekiah Kids. Mm-hmm. So I'll be running my other 2 organizations. But I'll still be in touch. So we provide a lot of resources a lot of things for kids, a lot of activities for the young adults, because sometimes they're forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're having a bowling event. It's either gonna be in December or January. I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay.
We have the annual community day that's coming out. When is that? April 16th.
Okay.
And then for June 19th, we'll be celebrating his 21st birthday. And Hezekiah Kids has been in existence since April 20th of 2016. So we'll be celebrating 10 years, if God willing, in April. So we have a big free event for the city of Detroit.
That's awesome.
And
That's awesome.
mm-hmm. And I applaud you, Carmen, because you are a woman of God.
I am.
And you also create
I know sometimes, if you're on my page, you don't know if I'm spiritual, if you don't know if I'm ghetto, you don't know, but I put up a post the other day, you don't know if I'm spiritual, ghetto, ratchet, whatever it is. And I just say I'm mixed, because I can get in any room and gel right in with the people. Now, in saying that, I don't be out here seeing knowingly. You know what I'm saying? I'm still living for Christ. I just now am starting to learn a balance. So I absolutely love to laugh. I love to smile. So, I appreciate that.
And I like to say this about Carmen. Carmen supports everybody.
I try to.
She comes to all the events. If you're doing the right stuff in the community, she's going to support you. She gives you a space on her table free of charge. So please send her stars. If she's having an event, please donate.
Oh, I appreciate that.
She's truly giving back to the community.
I do. And sometimes because of my work schedule, and I'm believing God to even work that out, because of my work schedule right now, I am working 2 full-time jobs. So I would love to, in the near future, be able to just get to one job and be able to be out in a community at a greater measure. Right now, I can't get to everything through the week. So I try to cram everything in on the weekend. And if I just can't get to you, I always shoot something to you. So I try to support it any way I can.
But Carmen, here's the part. You share on social media. That's the biggest part.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. And I tell people that a lot, and I must say it now, even though you just brought it to my attention. Even if you can't do anything monetarily, it's a blessing if you just share stuff to your page, and that costs you absolutely nothing. But it may be somebody that's in your community that may need to hear or see what's happening in a community, that may want to connect, or that can possibly give something monetarily. So please be a blessing. When you see something out there, just share it. Just share it. We got to work together. I'm telling you, God is calling us to come back together as a community. I said it, I think Thursday or Friday. Something has just been really brewing in my spirit when it comes to the church. And I am now on a mission. God didn't tell me what I had to do, but I am now trying to just get things in order. But now we want to get back to the basics. We want not just individuals out in the community. We want the church to go back to the basics. When we cared about the people in our community, when we cared about the people in our church, the young people and our seniors, we have gotten to a place where everything is just business. Business, business, business. You don't care about a soul. You see somebody at your church, you don't see them at your church no more. They won't pick up the phone and call. It's all about the dollar. But no, God is calling us to come back to the heart matters of things, the matters of the heart. So we have to, kind of get back to looking out for each other. And I know it's difficult when you're trying to really take care of your family, but God has designated and called certain people to that realm. So if you see those people out in the community doing something, listen, help them. Encourage them. It gets hard. I know every activist that I know, I have spoken to, they get discouraged a lot, because it seems like they're doing things by themselves. And a lot of us take a lot of money out of our pocket to make these things happen so that people can be blessed. So, like now I'm collecting hats, gloves, scarves, and sweaters. If you have those things, if you can go to the dollar store, please, contribute. It's our job and it's our duty, to make sure that our youth and our seniors and our homeless is taken care of. I don't believe that God has ever blessed us to go out and conquer the world and not be concerned about those that are less than us. God has blessed us to be a blessing. So, Dr. Batanji, I thank you for always showing up, and always being one of the first people, no matter, what I'm doing for the month or, for the quarter. You're the first person to say, I'm going to send you something. And you don't just say it, you actually do it. So I appreciate you. I have quite a few people that are in my circle that are constantly being a blessing to me. So I thank you for that. And I want people to charge it to my head and not my heart. I see stuff on Facebook, and in my mind, it's like, okay, I got to go to that. I got to show my face. I got to do that. Sometimes on the weekend, like yesterday, I think I kind of just fell out, and I'm laying on the couch, just like dozing in and out. And I pick up my phone to go on Facebook, and I seen Dr. Batanji's event. I called her. I said, oh my God, where are you? I jumped up and I took a whole bath, if that's what they call it still. Put some clothes on, and I went down because I wanted to be a blessing. I wanted to show my face, and sometimes that's all we need, to see your face in the building. If you are blessed enough to give $5 or $10, if you are blessed to come and help put some stuff together, we appreciate you.
My nephew, he was so happy that you came. They were so happy that you came.
I appreciate it.
And Lauren Glover has been really looking for you because he wants to be a guest on your podcast.
He is.
So there were quite a few people there were quite a few people there that was happy that you stopped in the house.
Well, if you guys want to be a guest on Detroit Table Talk, inbox me so that I can put you in my calendar. There are so many things that's going on. I try to remember, and I promise you, I can't. And I tell people this all the time. I've not been able to even hang out and do lunch or dinner with a lot of people that I love, because my schedule. Listen, I don't think you guys understand how tight my schedule is. Working 2 full-time jobs, 80 hours a week. I am in my doctoral program. That takes a lot of my time that I don't have. I am a foster care advocate for children in the foster care system. So I have a caseloads of children that I am responsible for checking up on, going to see, writing reports, reporting back to the judge, reporting to the supervisor. That I have a lot. Then I'm part of my sorority, so I have responsibilities over there. And then I have grandchildren, and I try not to miss a beat, with that. But by me even working, I didn't make it to a lot of practices. So I just made it to the practice on the day of the games. And because I'm a coach, I'm a football coach, I'm a baseball coach. People say, Carmen, where do you get the time and the energy? Ask God. I don't know. But as soon as they say, Dr. Carmen, congratulations, everything is going to change. Okay. So I love that you guys are supporting me. I love that you guys are supporting each other. And that's what's most important. So Dr. Batanji, thank you for always supporting me. If I don't,
I'm hanging up. So the next call can get off.
Thank you.
Love your initiative.
Love you. You guys connect with Dr. Batanji. She is in the comment section. Make sure you go and follow her, because she is worth a wealth of wisdom. She has brought a lot of us together, on her events. Again, she's over Hezekiah Kids. That's a organization that helps individuals that have autism as well as family members get the information and the resources that they need so that their child can get the help that they need. And now she is one of the board members and what do you call them? Partners in the collective. And that encompasses everything that we have in our community, whether you need resources for children, seniors, children with autism, financial. They were showing me yesterday, they teach the children robotics. It's a plethora of things. Please connect with the collectives. I appreciate you guys. So, if you're on, please share, because we want any and everybody that has a business to call and tell us about your business. I am absolutely loving this. You don't find that a lot of people do this too much because we have become selfish in the day that we are in. It's all about us. You know, we want to be spotlight. We want to be at the forefront. We want to be the head, nigga, or female in charge. But listen, it's a lot of us that come together and we just do what we got to do to make it happen for the people in the community. It doesn't matter if somebody call me and say, Carmen, I need this. I may not know the resources or have the resources at that time, but I have many people that I am connected to. I'll send them to maybe Dr. Vatanji. I'll send them over to Dice Clark. I'll send them over to Tina Michelle. There are so many different people. Detroit, what is it? Detroit New Era? Is that how you say it? New Era Detroit. Y'all listen, I will mess up a name too, okay? But I will send them out to different people if I just don't have the time or the resources to do what I do. But know that we're going to make sure that you get what you need. Now, listen here. We are realists too. And I am one of those people that I will bless you and I will be a blessing to you. But at some point, we need to figure out how you could be a blessing to yourself. So if we need to sit down, we need to find out, okay, what do you need? Do you need a certain level of education? Do you need to learn how to budget? Do you need to learn how to have parenting or need parenting skills? We would do all of that. So, I thought he wanted to. So if you need resources, we are here for you. Okay. So all you have to do is contact us, inbox us. We are coming together and we are going to work this out. Listen, this too shall pass. No matter what this administration is doing, no matter what this administration is trying to do, we are our brothers and our sisters' keeper. We're going to get past it. We don't necessarily, it's a blessing to families, the SNAP benefits. But if they decide not to, we got to have our brothers and sisters back. Okay. Or we're going to teach them how to fish so that they don't need the government. When we were younger, our parents taught us how to fish, literally. And our parents taught us how to make sure that our life was in order, and I know a lot of younger people today don't want to work. I hear them all the time. I want to work for the man. Well, this is your opportunity to learn how to work for yourself. We have resources even with that. If you want to start a business, if you are looking to be an entrepreneur and you just don't know where to start, we will assist you. We will assist you. But for right now, we need businesses that is up and running, that has products that we want you to patronize. Now, I wanted to say something about this business. I have a young lady who I absolutely love. I love her personality. I love everything about her. She is just the sweetest young lady ever. She used to have a podcast. She's no longer doing a podcast in the way that she used to. but she just released her first movie. What about your friends? Listen, she's in production now. She's in filmmaking. So CC Gooden, I just wanted to personally send a shout out because before I got here, I finished watching her movie. And I just want to say, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of the work that you put in. Let me tell you something. This girl went to work every day. She fussed, she complained, she stood on that line, out there making those cars. She, she didn't really want to be there, but she knew she had an end goal. And her end goal was to produce a movie and get it out. And I'm telling you, the actors that she had in there, the actors and actresses she had in there, phenomenal. So I want to send flowers to CC Gooden. What about your friends? It is on Amazon Prime. Right now, you have to rent it or buy it. Rent it is $2.99. $2.99. You can bless that sister with $2.99 going to watch the movie. It's good. It's really good. And that's what we have to do. Sometimes we have to put the work in. She didn't know I was going to do this, and she still don't know I'm doing it. But I want you guys to take time out of your schedule to go be a blessing to her. Her name is CC Gooden. But just going on over there to Amazon Prime and type in, what about your friends? What about your friends? I thought that was so fitting because of what we're doing today. What about your friends? When was the last time you showed up and showed out for them? I mean, expecting nothing. When was the last time you showed up and showed out for somebody that you could be a blessing to and didn't expect anything in exchange? We have to get back to being a blessing to people. We really do. We really do. So what about your friends? It's playing right now on Amazon Prime. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday was her birthday or today. But happy birthday, beautiful. Happy birthday. Now, I must throw in there is no way I can talk about her film and not talk about one of my close buddies. This young man, we grew up in the same church. I'm doing his products for him, okay? We grew up in the same church. I was the engineer, one of the engineers of the church. So I made sure the sound and all that stuff was taken care of and good and all that. He played the keys or the organ. And let me tell you something. He was always level head, okay? I am one of them people that will love people to the end. And he would get on me all the time and say, you need to stop. Reality is saying this, and and he used to also get on me about the victim's mentality. Because I'd be like, no, but what about? He used to stay on me. And he used to just look at me and laugh at me, a lot of times because I'm always, wanting to give the benefit of the doubt to people, And he used to tell me, Carmen, stop doing that. Stop doing that. But let me tell you something about this brother. He always had my back. Now, he is gone on to be, he was a church minstrel, director of music for one of the Clark sisters. He has gone on to produce movies. First, he started out with plays, and now he's producing movies. And now this brother has his own streaming site. I want each and every one of you to go and download his streaming app. It is called Mainstream. My buddy, Joe Smith, or is Joe Smith to you? Joseph Smith, no, I'm just playing. But my buddy, Joe Smith, has his own streaming site, and I need everybody to go and subscribe. It's free. You want to. See, that's another thing I keep saying. If something is free, it doesn't cost you anything just to go and subscribe. We need those numbers over there. And when you say mainstream, it's going to be MAINSTEEM. Mainstream, and put Inc. I think it's INC. All you got to do is download it. It got some phenomenal movies on there. He has produced A Good Man 1, A Good Man 2. 3 is in production now or post-production now. God, he has had some Diamond Girls. It's another one that he helped produce with Kamal Smith. But listen, what I'm saying is we have to have each other's back. So I'm promoting those two people because I believe in them and I believe in what they're doing. I believe in a lot of people. But I want you guys to call and promote your stuff because I'm going to promote it if it comes to my mind. But I want you guys to call in, promote your stuff, tell me what you're doing and how the people can connect with you. That's the most important part. Black Friday is coming up. We spending in our community. Black Friday is on what, the 28th? We are spending in our community. Go rent a movie. Go download a streaming. Go sign up. Send a few dollars to somebody that's in the community. Go buy a coat. Go buy some gloves, some hats, some scarves. Go buy some perfume for me or some cologne oil for me. Buy one of my books. But we are supporting each other. We are supporting each other. GoGetALife.org. Leon, why don't you call in to tell us about your mentorship program, Boys to Men program, mentorship for boys ages 9 through 17. Call in and tell us about that. Let us know, when do you meet? What do you need? So we want to connect with you guys. Rhea Conley, she has a podcast on Mondays. It's called Raw But Real. Raw But Real. You want to patronize these individuals. Let me tell you, I don't think she has no products right now, do she? I don't think she has any products right now. But you going to subscribe to her Facebook and her YouTube helps. You don't understand that when we get to a certain level. Now, let me say this. I'm just going to say it because I want to be real. I'm just going to say it. You don't like it, so be it. We will break our necks to go and like people that we don't even know. We will break our necks to go buy stuff from people we have never encountered. We will pass up the people that we know as, working harder than a slave that ain't got no water. You know what I'm saying? But we will go and patronize these people. Let Boosie, let Kim Kardashian, let, Lil Wayne, and I don't watch none of them people, but this is some of the names that's coming to me. Let somebody drop a product. You guys will go over there and buy their product. Let them say, oh, we started a podcast. Y'all will go over there and subscribe. You will sit there and watch. But your own friends, you won't watch their podcast. Watch it for a few minutes so they can get that viewership. So it can push them into an algorithm that they should be in. Watch them, comment, so that they can get some money from these people. Y'all will go push somebody else's stuff and won't push your own people's stuff. That's low down. No, I'm just playing. But no, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. It don't cost you nothing but to comment, share, go find them on YouTube, hit subscribe. That matters. That matters. So for Black Friday, every Black person that you know that have a podcast, hit subscribe to their Facebook and their YouTube. That's all you got to do. It don't even cost you nothing. Now that little $40, $50 that you was going to buy somebody else a gift, you can go ahead and buy it because you done already did what you were supposed to do. Hit subscribe. I'm telling you, it will be such a blessing. My girl, Alicia White, she has Vicky. Y'all got to call in. and tell us about your product. She has Vicky Mac collection. So she has lipsticks, lip gloss, and I think she has a clothing line. You guys want to go and like that and share and, comment. I brought some of her lipstick and some of her lip gloss. I love it. I love it. It doesn't take a lot. My engineer, Enrico, he has candles, right? What's the website?
Don't have a website yet.
What-
Still putting it together.
So where do we can we get some candles?
I ain't really been on it. I got to start everything back up. That's why I haven't promoted it.
Okay, so he'll be starting back, and as soon as he do, you'll see it on the screen because Candle Day is coming for Bath and Body Works. How in the hell? Oops, I'm sorry. How in the heck do y'all be lined up out there at Bath and Body Works, and you know your friends got candles, and you ain't brought not one candle? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's all I'm saying. Like, comment, and share. If you have a business, call in. The number is on the screen. Tell us about your business, how we can buy your product, how we can share your product to our pages so that you can get noticed, so that we can help you take care of that overhead. Some of you have an overhead, and some of you give up. You give up because you feel like it's too much. Nobody is supporting me. But we can't support what we don't know. We can't support if it's not in our face. So it is important to make sure that you put your product and stuff out there so that people will know where they can get whatever item it is that they need. Okay? Now, you can always go to www.detroittabletalk.com. Go to detroittabletalk.com. I have books on there. I have tumblers. I have a shirt. I have some shirts, but I'm going to discontinue some of the shirts. But I have a shirt, get your kids. And right now, y'all need to get y'all kids. Literally get your kids because they wilding out, So you can patronize me books. Again, I have my own men and women's perfume and cologne oil. The men's is called Nice. The women's is called Bella. They are $10. Do you have the picture to put up? He's going to put the picture up. It is $10 for a little, shingamadig. But I want you guys to patronize me. I'm telling you, it actually smells good. I must say so myself. It smells good. And yesterday, I went and had the women's tweaked just a little bit because I wanted to stay on you throughout the whole day. I have a girlfriend who absolutely loves my perfume and her family because every time she gets some and take it home, she go to put it on and it's gone. So she has to literally, and I'm not lying to you, she has to check her grandchildren and stuff like that before they leave out the house to make sure they ain't stole her perfume. And one of my girlfriends, she'd be like, I can't smell it on me. And everybody that walk past her say, oh, you smell good. What is that? She said, you can smell it. I said, girl, you done just got used to having it on. But what I did is I went and tweaked it a little bit yesterday, had it tweaked a little bit yesterday so that it would really stay on longer. So I can't wait to get to work I'm going to give her a bottle so that she can enjoy. And see, that's my problem. I'm always blessing people. But that's what we're here for. We are blessed to be a blessing. But I want you to get some perfume oil and get some cologne oil. Make it a stocking stuffer. Put it in somebody's stocking. It's only $10. Hit a sister up. Inbox me. Put it on this page, Detroit Table Talk, and I will make sure that you get your bottle of perfume oil or cologne oil. But again, if you have a business, this is your opportunity to call in and tell us about your business. If you are a part of an organization, over an organization, if you are the CEO of an organization, call in and put your information out. Put your information out so that we can support you. Black Friday is just around the corner. And we are patronizing each other. Okay? And I'm going to go as far as even for Thanksgiving. If you know a African American caterer, call them up and have them to cater your meal. Or call them up and ask them, can they make something, a pie, a cake, make something so that you can be a blessing to their business. Don't let me see y'all down there over there at Honey Baked Ham. And you talking about $30 or $40 is too much to buy a cake. Well, they're probably a little bit more expensive now. But I know my girlfriend, her name is Star Boatwright on Facebook. She does all my cakes. She had a special, a Black Friday special. Her pound cakes and lemon cakes were only $30. You couldn't beat that, especially the way her cakes taste. Let me tell you, we are supporting each other, okay? So please, if you know someone that's out there trying to make it happen for them and their family, be a blessing to them. That's all I'm asking. That's what this podcast was about today, talking about being a blessing to someone else's business in our community. You know, we want to support them. When you see them put something up on that page where they're selling, you know, whether it's a pound cake, some macaroni and cheese, some dressing, share it. If you can't even afford it, just share it. That will bless them because somebody else may be able to purchase it. And it's likened to you purchasing it just by sharing it. Some of you will scroll past your friends. I see you. And you will share some people's stuff that you don't even know, that you ain't ever met in person, but walk right past your sister and brother that do or have the same business. That's all I'm saying. Let's come together as a community. Let's make it happen for us. Too much is happening in this world, and I promise you it don't include us. They are locking us out on every end. The food prices is through the roof. Products is through the roof. We are paying the price for every last one of these tariffs that are being put in place. So I'm saying that to say, patronize the small Black business where you can get stuff at a price that is not through the roof. Okay? And stop trying to, well, I can't say stop because I think I'm going to do that even if I'm a multimillionaire or a billionaire. I'm going to still negotiate prices. But after you see if there's a discount, there's no discount, just go ahead and pay the price. Just go ahead and pay the price. Because even when I go into them other people business, I'm asking, is there a coupon that I can pull up? Is there? I swear for Lord, I do. So listen, let's patronize each other. We got people out here that's really on their knuckles. We got people out here that are behind in their business rent, their house rent, and we can be the solution to their problem. Go out and support a Black-owned business. We got people out here that makes T-shirts better than these corporations. A lot of them will cater to what you need. If you see something that you like and you see a Black business is offering that service, call them up, ask them, hey, can you design this look for me? Can you make this for me? Most of them will say absolutely. Okay, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking, that you guys support a Black business leading up to Black Friday, which is on the 28th. I bet not see none of y'all in that Bath and Body Works candle day sale coming in December. And y'all got friends that makes candles and y'all haven't bought not one candle. Now, we're not playing those games. No, I'm just playing. I'm not playing, but I am playing. You know, I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I am strongly suggesting that you hit your friends up, okay? buy a candle or two. Do you know how that will bless their household? Huh? Okay. Again, go out and patronize some of our people that we know and don't know that have these Tubi movies out. Go and watch it. That's all they ask you to do is watch it. And if you don't want to watch Tubi, you know, their movie on Tubi, just put it on and let it play and you go wash the dishes or go vacuum. So they at least get the viewership. If you know somebody got music out and maybe you don't like that genre of music, put the song on. Take your earplug out. Let it play through so that they can get the viewership. It is our responsibility to make sure that that we are supporting each other. Now, I'm not sure. Did we put the link up earlier? For them to come on. You know, I can't go back only so much. If you are in the comment section and you want to come on and tell us about your business, you want to tell us about your product, click on the link and come on. This time is for you guys to promote your business Black Friday. We Black every day, okay? So I just felt like this week I wanted to promote our people. I wanted you to come on or call in and tell us about your product and your business. Excuse me. Tell us about your product or your business. This is your opportunity. I know a lot of you say, well, people don't support me. You know, people don't. This is your opportunity to get support. Now, I can't remember everybody's product. Now, when I do remember it, I'll tell you about it. But this time is for you. And you didn't even have to pay for it. See how that's a blessing? You see how that works? I'm giving you space, an opportunity, and a platform to put your product out. But you got to get up and do something. You got to get up and do something. Right now, I have books out. Have you all gotten a book from me? Huh? www.detroittabletalk.com. Go on there and order your book. Or just shoot me a text. Well, some of y'all don't have my number. Well, go on the inbox and say, hey, I want one of your books. Or, hey, I want your men's cologne oil. Hey, I want your women's cologne oil. And I will get back with you to tell you how I could do it. I will ship it to you, or I will meet you in a secure location. I don't know. Maybe after about 5 or 6 products, then I'll meet you somewhere in the hood. But right now, it's going to be at a secure location. Some of you have products that it's been difficult to put out there. It's your job, to also push. We can only do so much. This is your baby. This is your brand. And I tell people this all the time, and I'm finna say something. I really want you to understand what I say. If you have a brand, you should be your first, you should be your brand. I don't want to see you with Gucci or Uchi. I don't want to see you with Detroit Lions, although we love our Lions. I don't want to see you with their brand on more than you have your brand on. You are a walking billboard. If I have, which I do now, a women's perfume oil, I should be wearing my oil more than I will be wearing somebody else's oil. That's how this is. That's how this is. It's the same as I told my children when they were babies, but I tell my students this now. If you want to play basketball, you want to have, you want to play football, and you're really serious about it, there is no time where I should be driving past you and you want to play basketball and there's not a basketball in your hand where you're exercising, that gift. Every time you have a football in here, you should be twirling it, throwing it up and catching it or something like that. It's the same for you as an adult. If you have where you do t-shirts, you do hats, whatever it is, every time I see you, you should have on your product. You should be wearing your product. If you got lipstick or lip gloss out, I shouldn't say, girl, what's that? Where you get that from? You talking about Macy's. The devil is a lie. Put your stuff on. Push your brand. Okay? See, we have to rethink how we do business. We have to rethink how we push our brand to the next level. We're here to help you, but you have to take the first step. Now, this is your first step. I probably won't be doing this again, but you are your first step to your product succeeding. If I buy a product from you and you say it's going to be ready on Tuesday, I'm expecting that product to be ready on Tuesday. Don't come tell me something. Some stuff came up and can I get it to you by Friday? Hell no, because I paid for Tuesday. I'm just being honest. Sometimes we don't like honesty. And of course, I say, oh, okay, sure. But in the back of my mind, I'm just going to be honest with you. In the back of my mind, I'm saying I will not get a product from this person again because you don't keep your commitments. I'm just throwing some stuff out there about business. If the shoe fits or if it hits you where it's supposed to hit you, just say ouch and do better. Say, oh man, I think I do that. I'm going to do better. Okay? We got to do better and we got to hold each other accountable. We can't get mad when people tell us, see, that's why I don't go to Black business. That's another deep issue, deep-rooted issue. But you get what they're saying. Because we patronize each other, that doesn't mean that we lower the standards of what we expect. And some say, well, you go out there to Billy Bob and them, and they just, they do you wrong, and you go back to that. Well, I don't know who they go back to that is, but if I go to a restaurant, I'm just going to be honest with you. If I went to McDonald's up the street from me, if they did me wrong, I'm never going back to that McDonald's. Now, I'll go to another McDonald's because I know most of the McDonald's now are franchised. But I'm not the type of person I'm going to keep going back, giving my money and being disappointed. So that line doesn't play with me well. So, but we will give you grace now, but we want you to do better because we want you to be successful. We want you to be successful, and we want the people around you to give good, ratings for you. So I have opened up the lines. You guys could have called in. You guys could have videoed in. I'm hungry. I made me some breakfast this morning. But I kind of wanted to put up my Christmas tree today. So this was a blessing, a free blessing to you. Again, the link is somewhere in the comment section. Scroll down, scroll up, hit the link, and you can come on video and tell us about your product. Or you can call the number right there, 248-508-3460, and tell us about your product. If you don't want to do that, guess what I'm going to do? Move on. I am going to move on and enjoy the rest of this Sunday doing what I do. Probably going to see my grandbabies or putting that Christmas tree up. I done rearranged the furniture, so I may have to put the Christmas tree up. But listen, there's a few people that I really want you to patronize. Dice Clark. Oh, I got to say this. Dice Clark. He, as well as Aaron Petway. I was about to say Patrick. Aaron Petway and Dice Clark. Every year they feed the seniors, and I am involved with that. Every year we go and we feed senior citizen apartment complex. Those big buildings where it's just all for seniors. We go set up and we feed our seniors. We make their community room look nice. We sit there. A lot of people are on the line actually putting the food on the plate. Some people are replenishing the food behind us as we're serving. Some people are sitting at the tables just talking to our seniors. But that's going down this Saturday, November the 22nd. The 22nd. Right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are up to 10 locations because 2 was just added. We're up to 10 locations. So when you talk about being a blessing to the community, I want you guys to tap in. If you can volunteer, it doesn't matter what side of the town you are on. We are servicing a community center or a community apartment complex in that area. Just let me know and I will connect you with the person that's over that building. I ain't gonna tell you which one I'm at because all you gonna want to come over there and work with me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Hit me up and I'll tell you which location I'm at every year. I don't switch locations. I stay at the same location every year because the seniors get to know us. They get familiar with our faces. And they excited to see us every single year. We do it the Saturday before Thanksgiving every year. Right now we are at 10 apartment complexes, and it's usually up to maybe 200 or 300 people in the apartment complex. We're there, and every last one of them get a plate. And they don't just get no mess. They get good food, good desserts. And we sit and we talk. We have fun. The music is playing, oldies but goodies. You know how our seniors like it. So this Saturday coming up, excuse me, that's what we will be doing. I think we start at 2. I think we started 2. So we get up there maybe about 12, 11:30, 12. We start putting together the room. We start lining up the pans. And the food is delivered to us. We put it in the pans. We start putting stuff in place, giving people their positions, and we are off to have an awesome afternoon with our seniors. This is every single year. I have quite a few friends that are part of the divine, I said deny, Jesus Christ. Y'all know I'm getting tired. That's part of the divine nine, Carmen, the divine nine, as well as the organization that I am a part of, Gamma Phi Delta Sorority Incorporated. If you want to use that as one of your community service events, please hit us up. If you want to just take an apartment to yourselves and you do all the stuff, now the food and stuff is provided. All you have to do is set up, serve the seniors, and then leave their community room back the way that we walked into it. That is this Saturday. If you need to get more information, go under Dice Clark page, DICE, last name CLARK. You will see the flyers. Share it to your page because although, we have partners and all that kind of stuff, we still need your help. So if you can send over a 10 or 20, some of you are able to send over a couple of grand because you grand like that. Come on. We need you. Our seniors need you. Again, I think they added 2 more locations this year, one in Pontiac and somewhere else. But at this point, it's getting so many that I can't remember. I just try to remember the location that I'm supposed to be at, okay? Again, I keep telling y'all, I got a lot on my plate. Can't remember everything. But I do want to say this. If I told you I'll be somewhere, please remind me the day of. Because if I forget, it's not that I don't want to be there. Charge it to my head and not my heart, okay? It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And until I go on Facebook and I'm scrolling, I'll be like, oh, let me get up, jump in the bath, and let me get over there. But we got a lot of stuff coming up. Wednesday, I'm not sure. I need to make a decision by tonight. But Wednesday is my mother's birthday. In honor of my mother's birthday, of course, I have taken over the reign to feeding the homeless community. That is who my mother was. She was very well known in the homeless community. And when she passed, I decided to take on that task. So I am always out feeding the homeless. A lot of times it's not televised. A lot of times I'm not putting it on social media. I could be just laying around and God say, go feed the homeless. I'll get up. I'll go buy food. I'll go to Popeyes. I'll go to KFC and I will buy so many combos and I will just ride around in the community and pass out food. So a lot of this comes out of my pocket. If you ever want to be a blessing to feed the homeless, you can always cash at me, Detroit Table Talk. It's simple to remember. $ Detroit Table Talk. Okay. But we got a couple of things coming up with the homeless community. But what I really want you to do is be a blessing. I will be doing partial feeding of the homeless this Wednesday on my mother's actual birthday. So to memorize her, I will be out feeding the homeless. So if you want to contribute, please do so, because Miss Benita O'Neill legacy will continue on. I can do what I can do, but I can do even more if you are in partnership with me. So I thank everybody who came on, who decided to put their stuff in the comment section versus calling. Yeah. Y'all go through the comment section and click on that stuff or whatever. I told you about Joe Smith. Go download his streaming app. It is called Mainstream, MAINSTEEM, INC. Okay. Then I want you to go and check out my buddy CC Gooden's her first film. She produced her first film. I am so proud of her. What About Your Friends? It is on Amazon Prime, and it costs $2.99 to rent. And I think just $1 more or $2 more if you want to buy it. But please be a blessing to them. Go to my girlfriend's website or on Facebook, Vicky Mack, and get you some lip gloss and some lipstick or some, urban wear between her and her husband. Check me out. We are a new day, a new time, and a new location. Rico. Yeah, that's my engineer. That's my buddy right there. We have moved. We are in a new location. So don't get alarmed if you see different backgrounds and stuff like that, because we cool like that. We could do that kind of stuff. We doing this episode. What was it called? Bedroom Talk? Rico looking at me like, what? I told you last week. Remember the bed I picked? Okay, we're going to be doing bedroom talk. So I'm going to be in the bed. We're going to have some gentlemen in the bed. We're going to be talking the bedroom talk and stuff like that. And I may not be Mark, because Mark get nasty, okay? No, I'm just playing. That's my buddy. But listen, we are on a new time. We are on Sundays now at 2:30. I had to switch it up because I never have a day off. So Saturdays, I'm going to try to keep it off to totally rest and to spend some time with my grandchildren. I just had a new grandbaby, Nana's Pumpkin. Her name is 7, and she is absolutely gorgeous. She's the only girl in the family right now. So I got tired of being the only girl. So now I got Pumpkin. So I got to go see her on Saturdays and my grandchildren. So we are at a new location, undisclosed, until you have to come on, sit at the table, and then we'll give you that information. Other than that, you don't need to know where we at. We outside. No, I'm just playing. Sundays at 2:30. We are on the move. Thank you to each and every person that put your stuff in the comment section. Always, let me say this. Ria, I just want to say I appreciate you and I love you so much. Thank you. You come on our podcast and you always put the information that we need in the comment section. It's kind of hard, and people don't understand. It's kind of hard to kind of talk to you guys and man the comment section and stuff like that. So it's a little difficult, but I appreciate you for always putting the information in the comment section. I appreciate you for always showing up and showing out. And although I see it, I know that God sees it as well. So, I just want to say thank you. It It is definitely something that I have noticed and I appreciate it so much. Although I'm just going to throw this out there, or maybe I shouldn't say it, you know. In addition, I'm still waiting to sit at Robert Real table. But guys, go over to Robert Real. Go over to Robert Real podcast. She airs on Monday night at 6:30. Mondays at 6:30. Go subscribe on Facebook and then take your hind over there to YouTube and just subscribe to her as well as Detroit Table Talk. I want you guys to stay in the loop. These are some good people. If they were not good people, y'all should know me by now. I wouldn't mention them or their name, or you wouldn't see none of their stuff on my page. So if I endorse them, they're good people. I would never send people to somebody's page or connect people with somebody that can be harmful to them and their well-being. So know that if I kind of approve them, then know that you are in good hands. Okay? Rico, thank you as always for covering me, for making sure I am good, making sure that, you know, everything is the way it should be. That's my engineer, y'all. He in the background. Y'all may not see him, but you know, he looking dead at me. Well, he looking at the screen right now, but Rico, make sure I'm good to go. But I don't think I have anything else. Wednesday is my mother's birthday, so I want to send a shout out to my mom. She's gone, but she's definitely never forgotten. She lives on and will continue to live on through us. And I will continue to bring her legacy to life through making sure that the homeless is cared for. So happy birthday, Mom. And I'm sit up here and try not to cry. Woo! So I'm definitely about to get off this joker. And I think that's it. Rico, do I have anything else to say? Do I have anything to put up? I don't know. As soon as I get in the car, I'll be like, oh man, did you put the perfume up, the cologne up? Okay. You put the books up? Okay. Y'all, I lost my books. I have boxes of books and I don't know what I did with them. That's why y'all don't see the third book up here. I don't know what I did with the books. I was cleaning. I hope I didn't throw them away. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you for stopping by the table. We're in a new location. So we don't have the big table, but we have the side table. So it's the same conversation, different location, different place. Lord, we just thank you for all of our viewers. We thank you for people that's tapping in now and people that will tap in later. We ask you to cover them. We ask you to give them strength to lead and guide them in all truth. And we ask that you allow their businesses to flourish. Lord, we pray that their bottom line will be more than they expected this time come next year. So Lord, we just place a special request that you bless Black businesses. Yes, I said it. Lord, that you bless Black businesses. And we will see you back in this chair or another place in the building next week. I don't know if you can see my heart, but I'm hearting you. See y'all later.